Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Skye and today I am doing my first ever Shop My Stash video. Now in case you don't know what Shop My Stash videos are, basically you go through your collection, you pick out some products that you want to use, and then you use them for a period of time, let's say 2 weeks, and then you come back, report in with how you liked the products and all that kind of stuff, and then put them back in your collection and rotate through it. You're basically rotating through your collection. And I thought that this video series would be really beneficial for me because one, I'm on a low buy, two, I want to incorporate more low buy content into my channel because I do like to review things here and there, but I'm not a review channel and I'm not solely like a project panning channel. I feel like I'm a mix of a bunch of different things. And three, I thought it would be really fun to just like rotate through my collection and make an effort to make sure that everything is used, because while I am on a low buy, I'm also doing a palette series. I talk about that in my low buy chat video, and I'll link that down below, because basically my palette series, I'm going to be rotating through my palettes, and as I film with each one, I will tick it off in my bullet journal and it'll just rotate through my collection. And another thing is, I don't like project panning. I like to have variety in my collection. I like to rotate through things. I hate focusing on one thing and forcing myself to use it, because I know myself, and if I set rules for myself, I know the person that set the rules is a bullshitter, so I can break them. That's my Sagittarius fucking rising, really getting up there. So yeah, I thought this video would be really fun to do, and let's go and look in my collection and shop my stash. Also, I will be doing an updated makeup collection video. That should be going up at the end of the month. But you get to see a sneak preview of my makeup collection. So let's pick out some products that I'm going to be using for the next, let's say, couple of weeks. Alright, so this is where I store my makeup collection. You may notice that the bottom drawer does not close, and this one is also jammed. That's IKEA furniture for ya. So yeah, let's get into the top drawer. This is where I store all of my lashes, sponges, and base products. I know you can't really see the corner right here, but I do have my powder and my bronzer. So in terms of base, I'm not gonna pick out a primer or a like foundation product because I literally only have one of each. But for concealer, I'm going to pick out this one. This is the Glossier Stretch Concealer. Now, I don't support Glossier anymore, and you can see that I have a really big like pan in this. I want to finish this up, so I think I'm gonna pull that in for this rotation to try and see if we can get some progress on it. This is a nice concealer, I do enjoy it, but this creases like a motherfucker on me, so I want to use this up. Now for blush and bronzer, I think I'm going to actually take this bronzer right here. This is the Becca Sunlit Bronzer in Barley Sands. I actually finished up an entire one of these, and my mum got this for me as a gift. And I hadn't really used this bronzer since I got my Kaleidos bronzer duo in PR like a few months ago. So since I haven't used this in a while, I'm gonna pull this one out. I really love this bronzer formula. It's just fantastic. A beautiful, like, natural glowy bronzer. Now for blush, I'm going to take this. I actually just got this today as a birthday gift. This is the Cover FX Blush Duo in Soft Peach. My friend Katie got this for me and I am so excited. I've only swatched this, I haven't even used it on my face. So since this is new, I want to reach into this one first. Now we're not going to pick setting spray because I only have one as well, so I think that's it for this drawer. Let's move on to the next. In this drawer, I store a bunch of different things. I have glitters, pot liners, pencil liners, pigments, more pigments, nail polish. And actually, let me move this down a bit because I also have my Kaleidos highlighters here. So I don't think I'm gonna pick any eyeliners because I usually just pick my eyeliner according to my look. So I don't think I'm gonna pick any in here. Pigments, I'm not really feeling like using loose pigments recently, so I don't think I'm gonna pick out any eyeliners or pigments or anything like that. But highlighters, I'm thinking maybe grabbing this one. This is the Space Age Prophecy highlighter from Kaleidos. This is the multichrome highlighter from Kaleidos, and I do like this a lot. Probably one of my favorite highlighters that they sell, and I really feel like using it for now. So that's gonna be it for that drawer right there. This next drawer is full of lip products, and these towels I use to like clean off my brushes in between. So I'm gonna wait to pull lip products because I want to pick out my eyeshadow first. So let's go into this first drawer right here. If you've been on my channel for a long time, you may remember that I used to have all of my palettes in this drawer. Well, that's changed because The collection has grown. So I think the way that I want to organize this is have palettes that I'm focusing on in this drawer so they're easy to grab. So I think some palettes that I want to focus on, I really want to use this. This is brand new to me. This is the Claro Sykes box. This was a birthday present from one of my friend's cat, and I mean, come on, how stunning is this? This is so pretty, and I've never tried Claro before, so I definitely want to use this. I also want to bring out some singles. These are some Glaminatrix shadows that my friend Emily got for me as a birthday gift. I'm gonna be pulling mostly birthday gift makeup choices right now, because my birthday is on the 22nd of February, but I got my gifts early and I'm impatient. And I really think that these shimmers would pair beautifully with the Claro palette, because the Claro palette, these are all mattes and these are all metallics. And I mean, these will complement each other perfectly, so I think that's a good choice. I'm tempted to maybe also whip out this palette. This palette houses all of my special sparkly shadows. So the bottom are my Cleona shadows, these are my Divina Sugar Drops, and then this is a mixture of Bernovich and Glam Shop. So I think I'm gonna pull this palette out as well, mainly because I want to use my Glam Shop and Bernovich specifically. So I'm going to mainly be focusing on this section right here, because those are kind of my newer shadows. I also want to take this palette. This isn't actually an eyeshadow palette, this is a highlighter palette from Odin's Eye. It's the Alva highlighter palette, and I really like this a lot, so I want to dip into this. Okay, I'm gonna look in my next drawer right here. This one is, it's a bit chaotic, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm gonna take this. This is the Copacetic Luna quad. It's a quad of their pressed flakies, and this is brand new to me as well, so I really want to use this. I've been wanting to try the Copacetic flakies for so long, so now I can finally try them out. And how pretty do they look? And also, I want to use this as a companion palette to my Kaleidos Astro Pink palette. This palette, along with the Copacetic palette, are both gifts from Katie, and I think those two would complement each other really nicely. Y'all know how much I love Kaleidos. I mean, I have a shitload of their palettes, so I definitely want to dip into Astro Pink for this rotation. So I mean, if we're looking at the pile right here, I have 1, 2, 3, I guess, you can count this as a palette. I have 3 palettes and 2 sets of singles and a highlighter palette. I'll put the highlighter palette up on my desk. And I think as well, I do want to dip into my Club Nebula palette. I'm actually doing a 3 looks 1 palette with this palette, and that video should be going up on Sunday. I have used this a bunch of times outside of my 3 looks, but it's still a new palette to me, so I still want to play with it. And I think that's a good selection of palettes to go for. So I think what I'm gonna do is put my palettes that I'm focusing on in this corner right here, just so I can see them and I'm able to reach for them easily. And I think I'm also going to take out these palettes and put the other stuff that I'm going to be focusing on in here as well. Just so everything's in one place. Oh, I've got some palettes hiding in the back here. This is so disorganized, don't mind me. I am gonna put these palettes in the back of my drawer, but these aren't gonna be part of the rotation, purely just for storage purposes. I should really get like a makeup basket so I can put these in a basket, but I don't have space for that at the moment, so I think this drawer would function really nicely. I'm very happy with this selection of products actually, because I have a mix of old and new. So I think with all of that said and done, that is my shop my stash, so let's go into the outro. Okay, we're at a different angle for the outro, but that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do let me know what products you're focusing on for your shop my stash. And I think I'm going to be focusing on my products for 2 weeks. I think that's a good amount of time to like get use out of them. Full details of this makeup look are coming on Instagram, which is beautyybyskye right here. Do follow me on there if you want to see more makeup content from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here. I am really hunched over right now. This is not good for my back. And as always, stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.